If there are any comics that make a living in Miami, they're not in Miami.
This is the relationship of my life. I'm married to comedy.
It's not that comedy is just all that I have, but it's just all that I want. Once it's your turn to walk out of that darkness into that spotlight, it's like game on.
Rudy Wilson!
My name is Rudy Wilson. I am a comedian.
I'm Sebastian Mattar, stand-up comedian.
My name is Manny Garavito, and I'm a stand-up comedian in Miami.
Are you ready?
Respect the life. The minute you run it, that's your reputation.
The one time I ever thought about doing comedy, I just got on stage and I just tried it. It worked. As I kept doing it, I fell in love with it. I found that I've been looking for, like what is my thing? I think stand-up is it. I'm staying with one of my best friends from college in a little back room. Everybody tried to convince me to stay, but I just knew what I wanted and I just stayed focused on that. I have like $75 in my account, like to my name. And I basically used that as gas money to drive from Washington, D.C. to Miami. I just got up and left.
You bring out a fucking camera, that hood shit is coming. I talk a lot of shit about Miami. I gotta get out of here. I talk a lot of shit about Miami, but no matter where you go, no matter what side of town, whatever McDonald's you go to, they ice cream machine ain't gonna never fucking work. I don't care. I went to Hialeah, Okalaka, South Beach. I stopped at a Walmart that had a McDonald's inside of it. Nobody had a fucking ice cream machine that worked. Nobody Beach, that's your hood. You gonna get your ass beat up that shit.
The show last night was fun. It was pretty electrifying. I didn't come down here to relax. I lost a lot for what it is that I'm pursuing. I was living in a, way nicer apartment, nice side of town when I was in D.C. But I wasn't happy. I was dreading going to work on Monday and couldn't wait to get off on Fridays for the weekend. I have a list of, of people and the reason why I feel like I have to make it. I've promised certain people in my family that I wouldn't give up. I have the list of the person and then the reason why. So like for Mom, I have loved me and stuck by me unconditionally. My dad's a pastor. I want to put him in a position where he doesn't have to work. My cousin Joy, that's the cousin who she called me one night. She was like, just promise me, man, that you'll never give up. Our family needs you to make it. Because everybody else has attempted at something, but promise me that that you won't give up. You just have to be true to yourself. You have a thought, and you want to express it on stage. I feel like you have the right to. We're getting to a time where, white comics go on stage and say nigga. There may be some white people afraid to laugh at my jokes, because I may use the word nigga. But I just want to bring people a good time. Laughter is good for the soul. I just try to provide that. Rene'S is in Wynwood. It's the part of Wynwood I like to say that they forgot about. They gentrified everywhere else. But Rene'S, is still original. So,
right? That's not a good time to talk to shit.
I mean, you kind of slide in and ignore it. But don't try to hold you said.
Yeah, you're right.
Or what you know. This is a good crowd.
Yeah, man. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I showed up at 7:30 and I was like, oh, all right, it's gonna be like 2 people. And then again, we were in Miami. Yeah, Miami time.
Our first comic hails from Miami. His name is Sebastian. Give it up for Sebastian.
Y'all got some good. And shout out to my man with the Dolphins hat right here, dog. Hey, let's go, baby. 9-7. Fuck the Patriots. You know what I'm saying?
It comes down to comedy. It's all about people's attention spans. It's all about their feelings. It's just really about their mindset when they show up and why they came to the show.
They're like, yo, Seabass, you coming out tonight? I was like, nah, man, you know, like, it's not in my budget. Like, you always broke. I was like, oh. I'm not broke. I'm financially aware, motherfucker. Like, blame my parents. Don't leave the lights on all the time. AC stays at 73.
And most people who come to Red Bar on those Mondays, they're pretty into the comedy show. You're definitely gonna have an audience who is willing to listen.
Yo, Seabass, you don't come out with us because you broke. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not broke. I'm just, I'm financially aware.
At Rene'S, there were big groups of people who came specifically because their friend was performing.
Our next guy is one of you, I guess. Steve, come on up here, buddy.
You could tell when their friend was on stage because their reaction was like, oh, it don't matter, this is my friend, first time doing comedy.
What's up, guys? I'm Steve from the mall Rudy, and I'm a shy fellow. And the more I observe, the more I realize slavery is full effect. You know, this time it's not the whites enslaving the blacks, but instead, it's women enslaving their significant others. So let me tell you a story. Yeah. Let me tell you a story to paint a picture of modern day slavery. Honey, can I please watch the game with Steve from the Marquee?
Our next comic is a very special treat. He's a good friend of mine. The reason why I haven't said any of my black jokes yet. Give it up for Rudy Wilson.
Y'all could at least clap like y'all not racist. Goddamn shit. Don't get scared now, motherfuckers. I know y'all ain't know it was gonna be a nigga on the show, but surprise, surprise.
Man, in Miami, a crowd everywhere is different. Well, you have so many different races and ethnicities. At any given time, you can have an audience with an older white couple and a younger black couple. The audience is always different. Every single night.
Hey, my name is Rudy Wilson. I'm not, thank you, whoever said that. Was it a female? Was it a guy? You can keep that shit.
You know, as a comedian, you can do the exact same set in 2 different places and get 2 totally different reactions.
See, I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, but I was in the Army. Got out of the Army to do comedy full time.
Got out of the military, and I'm now doing comedy full time.
I'll be the first to say this shit ain't working out too good. At all.
Anybody pay to get in here? So which means if y'all didn't pay, guess who's not getting paid?
Right now, currently, I work at Smoothie King.
True fucking story. I work at the Smoothie King on 57th Street in Opelika, Florida.
Like before I got here, I just walked in the door late because I just got off work from Smoothie King.
And what makes it so more embarrassing, man, is that everybody else who works there is in high school.
I'm 28 years old. I have a bachelor's degree and I'm an Army veteran. And I work at Smoothie King. I obviously don't give a fuck about my life. All day long I have to listen to for 8 hours, why you stop following me on Snapchat? You know Brittany like Terrence.
I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up and give me some more goddamn bananas. I'm trying to make smoothies in this bitch. Fuck your Snapchat followers.
I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up and go get me some goddamn bananas. I'm trying to make smoothies in this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about y'all Snapchat followers.
The audience is what matters. If it's an older crowd or if it's a Caucasian crowd, Hispanic.
I'm out here doing comedy. You don't think I need Snapchat followers? I'm at Smoothie King with your punk ass.
Ultimately, no matter who you are, you have to know who's watching. It's not their responsibility to laugh at us just because we're on stage.
Answer this for me. Why is it that us as black people, no matter how sophisticated, educated we may be, anytime somebody brings the camera out, all of a sudden all our hood shit just comes out the bag? You ever notice that? Sophisticated. Oh yeah, I graduated from Yale. How you doing, Barbara? You doing okay today? Melissa, you doing okay? How you doing, Jake? So somebody see the camera, hey man, fuck with a real nigga, man. You already know who it is. I'm on my gang shit today, man. You already know. Open locker all day. I'm on my gang shit. Bang, 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 pussy ass nigga. You already know who it is. Hey, my name is Rudy Wilson. Y'all have a good night.
Even when I have a good set, kind of have to have a short memory. I'm not harping on the fact that, I killed, so I'm on a roll, or, I bombed, so I probably should quit. It's a new day, new opportunities. What if I would have stayed? What if I wouldn't have got up and left when I did? I would have missed all of this, even this interview. I would have never been here if I would have decided to stay. If all this can happen in 6 weeks, what can happen in 6 months or 6 years? I get to do comedy 7 days a week in Miami, Florida. A lot of people don't get to say that. Regardless of how big or small the scene is, I get to do stand-up comedy. In my opinion, I feel like I'm living the dream.